much about Facebook. We'll iron that out. Have a good session. We're ready to let in the people here in just a minute. Corey will do the Facebook, and then I will send you guys a. Sorry, not Corey. Ari will do the Facebook. Yep. And then I have a webinar I have to go to at 10, so I'll send a message, email. So just check your email when you guys are done. A couple of points for after the session. So looking forward to it. It'll go well.
Yeah. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, Emma. Can you maybe do you have a chair do you have access to a chair for like seated variations for just some of the leg ones? Because I mean, most of this is kind of seated, I should say, except for that warm up.
Yeah, I just don't know what we'd be doing for those seated variations though. I probably wouldn't modify it at this point.
Yeah, I think it's, I don't know, do you think it's fine?
When he said he'll hand it over to me, what, like, are you
I'll just
really?
be like, look at Emma for a front view. Ultimately it.
Yeah, and then I guess I'll just have to say something to give it back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Corey, when you say, I'm gonna, hand it over to Emma, or Emma, how are things going over there? Emma, hey, that's great, Corey. I'm gonna demonstrate the side view. So you just have to sort of grab the dialogue, and then it'll be fine. So I'd say go with you guys, what you have planned. It's the first one. We're gonna let folks in.
A lot of it is mainly seated, like I said, except for some like leg work that's standing. But I say like if you have a chair, like use that for balance, or I'm gonna use the wall because that's all that I have here.
Yep, that sounds good.
So
okay, we'll let people in if you're ready, and then Ari will give us anything in the chat. So good luck.
Oh gosh, I'm like full of dust.
All right, and you are Facebook Live, just to confirm.
All right.
And then Ari, you will also start the recording on your end, right?
Yep, I already did, just so I didn't forget.
Great.
And I'm seeing who's all tuning in right now.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We're making a couple of adjustments today with the new state order in place. So the crew will be Corey and Emma leading the workout today. So good morning, ladies.
Hello.
I'm going to go ahead and mute my microphone. I'm looking forward to the workout. Looks like we got a good turnout here on Thursday morning. So whenever you're ready.
All right, yes. So as mentioned, we're having some changes right now, so bear with me, especially with this workout. I'll probably have to kind of go between where I'm doing my workout and my camera, so you guys are all able to see what I'm doing. A lot of this today is going to be a little bit of standing up. We're gonna work on some balance work and some seated stuff too. So I recommend grabbing a yoga mat. I don't know if you can really see mine, but my yoga mat, and a wall or a chair in case you need something to hold on to for balance. I hope everyone can hear me okay. I know I have a fan kind of going too, but I'm too short to turn off fan. So bear with me on that. So, all right, let's see. Okay, so we'll kind of stand towards the front of our mats, and we're just gonna start off with a very kind of a basic dynamic warm-up that I found online. So we'll take this kind of slow at first, but so you just want to kind of stand with your feet like hip width apart, just kind of like this. Taking a few deep breaths in and out. Just really start grounding yourself and really focusing on what you want to accomplish today during today's workout. And so we'll just kind of stand like this for a couple minutes. Feel free to like roll your shoulders back to just really start prepping yourself for this workout and how you want to accomplish it today. And as you guys are doing that, I'm going to start a timer before I forget so I can kind of keep myself in track time-wise. All right. And so my partner today, Emma, she will be doing a front view of all of the workouts today. So we'll try to kind of go between me and her so you get a side and a front view. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start raising one of our legs up. I'm going to start with my right leg. We're going to lift our right leg up. Feel free to lift it up as high as you feel comfortable. I try to tend to be at a 90-degree, as kind of shown here. But we're going to inhale, lift the leg up, and then what we're going to do is when we exhale, we're going to kind of step it back into a lunge. Now go with whatever feels comfortable for you. If you can go, full lunge action, make sure too your body is kind of a little bit forward too in this lunge. But if you go full lunge action, awesome. If you're kind of like feeling right here, you know what, that's great too. Whatever feels comfortable, really listen to your body. That's the kind of workouts that I try to preach. So just listen to your body. But when you're in this lunge, you want to try to have more of a forward kind of body. Because when we then inhale, we're going to lift it up and make sure we're stacking our shoulders right on top of our hips. So when we inhale, stacking the shoulders on top of the hips. Kind of during our next exhale too, we're going to try to just reach over to one side. So the leg that's bent and in front, reach to one side. And then kind of on an inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, kind of bring your body a little bit forward. And inhale, bring that leg up nice and slow so you're nice and balanced. Exhale, bring that foot back down. So when you're doing this, kind of try to get your breathing into it. We don't have to go super fast. Go at your pace. But try to follow those breathing prompts that I'm giving to you as well. So now we're going to try it with the other leg. We're going to do the left leg. So we're going to inhale, lift the leg up, arms up as well. And now exhale, step that foot back into our lunge, bringing it forward, bring our body forward. Inhale, stack the body up, shoulders on top of your hips. Exhale, reach to that other side. Inhale, bring it back, stacking. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, bring that leg back up. And exhale back to, this is technically called mountain pose. So if I refer to mountain pose, this is what I'm talking about. Our nice strong mountain pose. All right. I feel like we should try to do it on each leg again. So we're going to go back to our right leg. Inhale, bring that leg up. Make sure you're nice and grounded, nice and balanced. Exhale, step that foot back into our lunge, body forward. Inhale, stack the body. Exhale, reach over to one side. Inhale, bring it back stacked. Exhale the body forward. Inhale, bring that leg up. And exhale, drop the leg back to our nice strong mountain pose. Whew. All right, now we're going to go back to our left leg. Inhale, balance, bring the leg up. Exhale, forward, kind of lunge. Inhale, stack. Exhale, reach on over. Inhale, bring it forward, bring it straight stacked. Exhale, reach kind of forward. Inhale, Nice balance, foot up. Exhale, bring it back down. How's everyone doing? Just want to make sure we're kind of getting that. It's a little bit different, I know. I also can't see all of you guys, so this is a little hard for me. So I want to make sure everyone's doing good. Okay. Thinking maybe go through that on each leg one more time. Maybe speed it up just a little bit, but just really feel your body. Really want us to get a nice, good warm up in. I'm honestly feeling it right now, so I hope everyone else is feeling it too. But we'll go through that one more time. Inhale, bring the right leg up. Exhale, drop into a lunge with our body forward. Inhale, stack it up. Exhale, reach to one side. Reach, reach, reach. Inhale, stack it back up. Exhale, body forward. Inhale, bring that leg up. Get some nice balance going. Exhale, drop it down. Nice strong mountain pose. Whew. All right, left leg. Inhale, bring that leg up. Exhale, drop it back, body forward. Inhale, stack, shoulders on top of hips. Exhale, reach over to the side. Inhale, bring it stacked again. Exhale, bring the body forward. Inhale, bring that leg up, balance it out, and lower. Woo! And shake that out. Okay, so the next, I think we're just gonna go straight into our arm workout. So I like to do it seated. You can do it standing. Whatever's comfortable for you. I'm just gonna readjust my computer. Make sure no comments come in. Okay. If you need a drink of water anytime during this, feel free to get a drink of water. Because honestly, I might. All right. So now what we're gonna do is palms facing up, put a nice little bend into them. And what I want you to do is kind of like you're holding like a golf ball in your hands or something. Nice and rounded hands. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do forward circles. So just start circling the arms forward. So I have two kittens at home, and they're clawing at the carpet outside of my door. They really want to come work out with us, but I feel like they'd be a little distracting today. All right. And now we're gonna stop and back circles. And if you want to make the circles even bigger, you can make them bigger. Whatever's comfortable for you today. All right. Now, if you need a break from that one, take a little quick break. I'm going to go in and demonstrate the next exercise. And so I call these back behinds. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to extend our arms out at our sides, palms facing down. I kind of give you a side view right here for this one. And what we're going to do is we're just going to bring our elbows kind of towards our backs and really squeeze those shoulder blades together. And I also kind of like to flip my palms up when I'm doing this. So it's just kind of like you're bringing it straight back, out in front of us, palms down. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, elbows back, bring your palms up. And we're just going to kind of circle between those two positions. And if you want to, you can always go faster, stay at a nice slow pace, whatever's comfortable. Sometimes I like to dance when I do this. I'm just kind of like, If you're not having fun when you're working out, are you really working out? I don't know, probably not. I'm gonna go back and give you guys a side view here. Yeah, just really squeeze those shoulder blades together. I hope everyone's feeling the burn. I know I am right now. Whew. We're gonna have nice strong arms after this. Okay. Now take a break if you need to. If not, I'm gonna just demonstrate the next workout. So I have my hands extended straight out to my sides, like this. What we're honestly gonna do is just put them up at a 90 degree, like we're like a goal post, excuse me. Give you guys a side view here. And we're just gonna make tiny little frowny faces going forward and back. Forward and back. And really squeezing those shoulder blades together again. This is a great one for just helping you like stand up nice and straight, looking confident, feeling confident. Just gonna kind of go between. Okay. Just looking at the comments, I saw one rolling in. Just gonna, shimmy back towards my mat. We're just gonna go forward and back. You guys kind of a back view here too. I can do that in my own home. I think that's the thing I'm liking about this right now is I don't have to wear a mask. So I don't feel like I'm constantly like gasping for air as I'm trying to talk to everybody. I don't know, I'm not liking this so far. How do you feel, Emma? What do you think of this so far?
It's not so bad yet.
Boom. And of course with this one, if you want to make it harder, totally go faster. Of course, if you need to take a rest, get a drink of water, just hop back in. Whoops, I got muted, guys. Okay, well, we're good with this one. Take a rest, put your arms down if you need to, shake it out a little bit. This is the last one in our arm series. So we're just gonna be like our goal post stance again. And really all we're gonna do is just bring the hands down and then back up. Down and back up. I feel like we're kind of like a windshield wiper. Wish, wish, wish. So anyways, I don't know if everyone caught this, but I'm kind of enjoying not wearing a mask and not gasping for air as I'm trying to talk to everybody. I feel like I'm kind of a big talker, and you guys didn't get to see that. All right, we're gonna take a quick break here, shake that out. Woo! Is everyone's arms burning? Mine are burning. Woo. Okay. Yes, grab a drink of water because next we're gonna do some core exercises. So if you have your mat, put your mat out. We're gonna be laying on the ground. All right, so I'm gonna kind of go in and start demonstrating. So for this one, if you want to have your legs flat on the floor, keep them flat on the floor. There are a couple other variations for this that I can get into after, but the real basic one is feet flat on the floor, nice 90-degree angle, back flat on the ground. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of lift your shoulder blades up, really engage that core. Try to keep a nice, relaxed neck. We're gonna put our arms straight out in front of us, kind of like I'm demonstrating here. And with really engaging your core, we're just gonna flutter our hands up and down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, inhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, exhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale. Now keep on kind of going with that rhythm that I gave. Now, if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, go ahead, put your feet up, keeping that 90-degree angle going, making sure your shoulder blades are up off the ground, engage that core, relax the neck, flutter your hands up and down. So inhaling, 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Really keep that core engaged. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging even, legs straight up. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, drop your legs. I'm going to sit up for 1 sec so I remember which one I'm doing, but stay laying down on the ground. Okay, I remember which workout's next. Okay, so for this one, you can either put your hands under your butt, hands behind your neck. Don't pull on your neck. Just keep it nice and relaxed. I like to have my hands underneath my bottom. Raise the legs up, kind of whatever levels. Well, actually the easiest would probably be straight up like this. Because then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna drop one leg down and lift it back up. Drop the other leg and lift it back up. And just kind of alternate between your legs. Dropping the left leg. Really engage your core right here. You should really be feeling this in the nice core. Hence why it's called our core workouts. Feel free to go at your own pace, whatever's comfortable. Take a drink of water if you need a little break. But as always, just come back and join us whenever you're ready. My kitties are really scratching at the door and want to come work out with us. But I can't let them work out with us right now. They'd be distracting. My leg really shook today. Now, if you're really feeling up to it, you can start by dropping both legs together. I don't feel like you have to do this variation. You can stick with the single leg drops, but I'll be doing the two-legged drops right now. All right, and relax. That's the next one I have. Okay. We're still laying on the ground, everybody. I sometimes just forget which exercises I put next. So for this one, you can either keep your legs, as I have shown here, just flat on the ground. This one's called the bicycle. I mean, it's a pretty popular core workout, but you can keep your legs flat on the floor as shown right here, as I'm demonstrating. And what you can do is hands behind your head. Don't, like I said before, you don't want to pull on your neck. I tend to just kind of keep mine nice and relaxed behind my ears a little bit, and just go kind of side to side, engaging that core. If you're not feeling it in your core, you're probably not doing it right. So just try to, watch me as much as possible. But so then the other variation for the bicycle is bring your legs back up 90 degree. And how I like to do it is I
alternating with my other elbow, touch, and I bring that and I extend out that other leg. I'm almost thinking too, well, if you want to keep one foot kind of still on the ground, but bring one leg up, kind of like this even too. I just thought of this now. I would say, so you can either keep your feet flat on the ground, alternating, and make sure to get your shoulder blades off the ground too when you're doing this and you're twisting. So yeah, another variation this way, or expert variation, I guess you can say, legs up 90 degrees, knee to elbow, extend the other leg, knee to elbow, extend, whatever feels more comfortable for you. I can see Emma doing one of the variations right now. Ooh. I feel like I kind of went long in that explanation of this one, but as I'm doing it, I thought of another variation. Everyone's doing great. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch that one out. Woo! I'm feeling that one in my core. So now, for this one, we will be kind of sitting up. This one is a bit more challenging, but I think you all can manage it. I believe in all of you. And just even being here is amazing in itself. So thank you. I forgot to say this, but thank you for joining me this morning. So this one I like to call the crunching frog. And again, you can leave your legs, as I've been demonstrating, flat on the ground like this. I like to keep my hands kind of behind my bottom just a little bit for support. You don't want to put any weight on your hands though, but just more for support. And then what you're really doing is you're just engaging your core again. This is our last core exercise, but engage your core. And just kind of sit back as far as what's comfortable for you. So just make sure you're not like falling over. You don't want to fall over, but just kind of sit it back a little bit and then bring it forward, back in. Sit it back just a little bit, making sure your back is kind of staying as straight as possible. I know I'm not perfect with mine, especially with my hand positioning for balance, but just sit back and bring it forward. Sit it back and bring it forward. Like I said, engage that core. Sit back, bring it forward. Sit back, bring it forward. And so the next variation of this, you feel like challenging yourself, is you lift your legs up. I tend to keep mine crossed, that's comfortable for me. And so when you sit back, you extend your legs out. So this is kind of a challenging variation, but extend your legs out, sit back, bring it back in. So whatever feels comfortable for you right now, it's keeping your feet right on the floor, even kind of crossing those a little bit too. Feel free to stick with that, but just sit back, bring it forward, keeping that core engaged. Sit back, bring it forward. As you guys are doing that, I'm going to check a comment because I saw another one come in. All right, you guys are doing awesome. Woo. I feel like there's kind of a trend when I do workouts. I like to kind of challenge everybody. But if I'm not challenging you a little bit, are we improving? I don't know. And whenever there's a challenge, I like to think challenge accepted. I'm going to do my best to make sure that whatever I'm doing is the best that I'm bringing forward today. So some little tidbits to keep in mind. Your workout journey is all about you. You know what? We're going to shake that one out. Woo. Thank you. You guys did amazing getting through that hard one. And we're still on the ground. I was almost going to stand up because we're going to go into some leg work now, but we're not standing up just yet. So again, we're going to lay flat on our backs with our legs bent as so again. And really all we're going to do is just lift our bottoms up and bring it down. Make sure you try to keep your knees about this, these are called glute bridges, but you want to try to keep those knees together. And so as you're lifting, really engage your back leg muscles and your booty muscles, and lower. Up and down, and go at your own pace. This is all about you. So nice free body workouts, all about you. And whatever feels good. All right, good job everyone. And now we're gonna stand up. I'm gonna grab a quick drink of water too. Feel free to get one as well. I'm gonna adjust my camera a little bit too. Okay. And this is the part too where I would suggest having your chair or the wall close by. But we are gonna start off with squats first. So try to have your feet maybe about hip width apart. And then we're just gonna sit back like we're sitting in a chair. And I like to kind of bring my hands together, kind of elbows to my knees. But yeah, just like you're sitting back in a chair. Making sure you're not bringing you're bringing your knees kind of to your toes. Kind of in like a V shape. You need to maybe widen your stance up. Do that as well. But yeah, just kind of go down and squat. I'll kind of give you guys a side view here. Try to keep your back straight too. And sometimes, don't feel like you have to do this, but sometimes too when I'm squatting, I love to add the jump. Get myself a little bit of cardio in there too. Wow. All right, and shake that one out. Whew. I guess I kind of lied. One more before we are going to need our wall or our chair for balance. This is my stuff over. So this one, I like to call skaters because it kind of looks like you're skating, like back and forth on ice skates. So it's kind of ultimately like a backwards lunge. So sorry, let me catch my breath a little bit. But it's kind of like a backwards lunge. You're gonna kind of reach down and touch the toe that's in the front leg. And you're gonna step, reverse or backwards lunge it again. Opposite hand to the foot that's in front. Step it, back lunge, kind of bring it down, touch your toe. I hope this is making kind of sense. I'm slightly catching my breath still right now. But side, back lunge, touch your toe, back lunge, touch your toe. And I know it kind of looks like you're skating, like, oh, I'm a fast skater, touch my toe. Ooh, this side, lunge it, touch your toe, I'm skating super fast. And then so if you decide to pick this one up a little bit, because you can go faster, and I sometimes like to hop it, step back, reach down, hop it, step, reach down, hop it, reverse or back lunge, reach down, and
to, but with your leg behind you. Woo. Working on balance, which I clearly don't have today either. Wow. Everyone's doing great. Woo. Wow. Watch as I fall during my own balance workout. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake that one out. Whew. I was kind of feeling that in my back a little bit. Ooh. But okay, and then now we will use the wall or a chair. And so what we're doing is we're just gonna extend one leg out to our side, and we're just gonna pulse it. Just pulse it up and down. Now, if you need to have your leg down here, that's totally fine. Whichever level in kind of this 90-degree range feels comfortable for you, go ahead and just chill there and pulse it. All right, and relax that leg. We'll switch over to the opposite leg. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax that. We're gonna go back to the first leg that we started. We're pretty much doing the same idea again, but this time we're just gonna put it behind us. Put our leg behind us. Like I said, whichever kind of level feels comfortable for you, and just pulse. Nice little ups and downs. Try to kind of keep that leg straight if you're able to. I sometimes like to point my toes. Two and 1. All right, relax. We'll switch over to the other leg. Lift and pulse. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, relax. And that was it for that part of our workout. We are now going to get into our cool down. Let me just put this up a little bit. I feel like my head's kind of cut off. Okay, so we're just gonna stand in our mountain pose again like we did for our warm-up. And ultimately, we're just gonna inhale, bring our arms up. Exhale, drop into a forward fold. Just reach down and touch your toes. Now on an inhale, we're gonna inhale, try to keep that back straight. We're just gonna lift up, just kind of a little bit so your body's in like a 90-degree angle. And just place your hands either on your shins or your knees. But inhale, this is kind of like a standing table, I think that's what it's called. And then exhale, we're just gonna drop it back down, touching our toes. And inhale, reach the hands back up, pretty much in our mountain pose. And we're just gonna go through that. So then we're gonna exhale, bring it back down into a forward fold. Inhale, table, try to keep that back as straight as possible. Hands on your knees, your shins. Exhale, bring it back forward in the forward fold, touching your toes. And inhale, reach the hands up to the sky. exhale, back into forward fold, touching our toes. Inhale, nice flat back into table. Exhale, back into forward fold. And I think for this one, we're just gonna stay here. Make sure you're keeping like a little bit of a bend in your knees too when you're in your forward fold. I know sometimes for me, I realize like, oh, my knees kind of hurt a little bit, but feel free to put a nice little bend in there. And so we're just gonna kind of relax here. If you wanna kind of put your feet at hip width apart, feel free to do that, just whatever's comfortable. And just kind of relax the head, drop the arms, sway side to side, whatever feels good right now. I sometimes like to put my hands to my elbows, swing side to side, and just breathe. Okay. Next, we're just gonna put our hands flat on our mats, step it back a little bit, drop our knees, put our toes together, and go down into child's pose. Oh, my camera's really bad. Bad angle right now. But down into child's pose, and just relax. After a nice hard workout, I love to just do some restorative poses and just breathe. Get my heart rate nice and back down to a comfortable level. All right, now we're gonna kind of just go back into a seated position. Whatever way is comfortable for you, just get into a nice seated position on your mat. I sometimes like to put one foot up, do like a half lotus action going on. And just try to sit up nice and tall, circle those shoulders back, hands on your knees, and just breathe in and breathe out. And now if we want to, we can get into a seated cat and cow to where, so for the cat, you just kind of curl your shoulders in, kind of circle your back, cat, and then cow, kind of roll those shoulders back, open up the chest. Exhale, go into a cat. Inhale, cow. All right. Next, we're just gonna extend our feet out in front of us. You're gonna bend one of your legs. I'm bending my left leg right now, crossing it over to the other side of my right leg. And then I'm taking my hand, placing my elbow onto my knee, opposite elbow, opposite knee, and just getting it nice, simple, twisted. Just to kind of stretch out that back. All right, we'll let go. Kind of go over into the other side. So bend your opposite leg. Place that over your other leg. You get a nice twist in on the other side. So you guys keep doing that. I had a timer set on my computer and I'm just gonna stop it before it decides to make any noise. All right, extend both legs out again. And now we're just gonna go into a butterfly. So you bring your feet together, knees kind of out, and like you kind of want to try to get your knees as close to the ground as possible, but don't force it. Don't force your feet in as close to your body as you can either. Just whatever's feeling comfortable right now, but then lean into it a little bit too, but keeping your back as straight as possible. I know when I used to do this at first too, I would kind of punch my back, but no, you want to try to keep your back straight, keep the chest open, but just whatever feels good right now. Just take a couple of deep breaths in. All right, and now we're going to extend one leg out, whichever one you want to start with, and just kind of walk your hands out, touch your toes, just get a nice good leg stretch in there. All right, we're going to switch and do the other leg. Walk your hands out, touch your toes. All right, you can bring kind of both your legs back in. But what we're going to do is we're going to switch and lay back down on our backs. Keeping your knees kind of in. You can roll around like a little egg. I love to do this to stretch or just to get like a nice massage on my back. But yeah, I like to just roll around like an egg. Now, extend one of your legs, keeping one leg in at your chest. Cross it over your body. Look over your shoulder in the other direction. Bring your hand out. And just relax. All right, bring that leg back up. As you're laying flat on your back again, still leg up on your chest. Bring the other leg to your chest again and switch. So extend the other leg, cross the bent leg over your body, and look over in the opposite direction. Hand extended outward. All right, go back to just laying flat on your back again. And ultimately, you can just extend out the other leg, just like your one leg is already extended. And honestly, what we're gonna do here, just get into a comfortable laying position. And we're just gonna take a couple of deep breaths here. So we'll do it together. We'll inhale and exhale. Inhale all the positive vibes. Exhale the negative vibes. Inhale positive vibes. Exhale negative vibes. My kittens are scratching at the door again. I think on that note, we can all sit back on up and come back together for a minute. Just gonna come closer. So I hope that was a nice, relaxing ending to our very challenging workout, and I appreciate all of you tuning in and joining us. Yeah, I don't know, Emma, what else? Do you have anything else to add too?
No, I think your workout was good. It challenged me. Just as always too, thanks for tuning in. And then next week, we are going to be having all of our normal sessions. So Saturday, Tuesday, and then Thanksgiving morning as well. So hopefully we'll see you guys there too.
Yep, thank you so much for joining us. Namaste.
Feel free to stick around.
Namaste.